What is Huobi Podcast? Huobi Podcast will keep you updated on news and events in the cryptocurrency industry. We'll also invite some key influencers to provide their take on the industry, share their insights and their stories. EljaBoom, he is getting to know him. He is a mystery within the crypto Twitter, and we don't know a lot about him, so we want to invite him to the show to get to know him and his role in blockchain and cryptocurrency. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you. Thanks so much for taking the time out. And so I asked some of our Huobi Knights, there are volunteers on our team, any questions they would ask you, and they got a bunch. So let me just go ahead and throw this out here. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are?
My name is EljaBoom. I'm 35 plus years old. I actually forget about that, but yeah, I'm an engineer, computer engineer with a master's degree in business and industrial engineering. What made me come in crypto? Because I always believe in technology. I actually believe in everything new. Maybe more than 15 years ago or something, I designed a full robot with my team while it was yet not that popular into understanding even. And we used PIC technology, PIC, to program the microcontrollers. And then I made a study after that, after a few years after, I made a study about the impact of AI into the security and human behaves. I always followed things that they are yet new to people, again, not accepted by the normal mindsets. And when cryptocurrency came and Bitcoin came, it was one of these things that took my heart, took my brain, and I wanted to look into it because I believe that anything new, it can be a change of a human race. That was my main passion before anything else.
Nice. So basically you like emerging technologies, right? Like you like something that's fresh and it's not nothing no one knows about. You like to grab onto the latest tech.
Before it's a tech, it's something that can change the world. Even if it's a small concept, it's something different, it's something worth living, then I would be in it. That's why I always want to go to Mars, because I believe even dying while being in a spaceship, I would be the first human in the world that would die while reaching to Mars. So that's something I would do. I don't mind at all.
Awesome. That's a great idea. I mean, who wouldn't like to go to outer space? That's amazing. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, in crypto, you have two types of people, right? You have people who hold crypto and you have traders, and then you have some other kinds of people. Like, how would you identify yourself, like in the industry? Like,
maybe not much know about this, but I work in real life. I have few different jobs. So I work for others, as they say, even though I would have not done that maybe before even crypto. I believe that working is something that makes you dedicated to life and makes you learn new things, whether you like it or not just being stuck on one space. You always have different things to do, different ideas to do. Then I decided, yeah, it can be good for crypto. So I actually buy from my monthly salary. I've never cashed out. I only cashed out at 2 times. It was a very small amount just for the sake of trying some of the cash out methodologies. But to use it like I pay out for my life expenses, etc. No, I've never done that. Maybe I will do it, but not now at all. Not even. So I am most likely accumulate, buy, hold, and trade. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a day-to-day trader where I just follow charts, because most of the charts in space, not like the normal stock market. Here it's very different. Basically, it just can be done by few people who decided to do, cannot really catch charts, because yeah, that's the way it is here at the moment. That's why you find so many TAs, they suddenly move to marketing, because that's the way they can make money, by just doing marketing, because the TA doesn't really pay off unless you are planning for it or you're that expert, let's say.
You know, trading is a completely full-time job. Like if you have other things you're doing, it's really hard to do anything else. So
that's true.
I think since you have so many things you're doing in the space and then outside of the space, that it's really tough to actually do.
And I'm quite sure you know that I do so many things at the same day.
Of course, yeah, you're always busy. It's hard to get a couple minutes. So that's why I was really proud to get you on. You know, so that's awesome.
I am proud to be in Huobi, definitely.
For sure, I'm glad to have you, man. So like, you know, everyone has Bitcoin that they hold or they trade. What's your top holdings that are listed on Huobi?
I have Chili's, Fusion, and it's Chromia.
Nice. Yeah, those are pretty good
And
times.
Fusion, I'm using the staking program that it's in Huobi. The longest one, I think it was 90 days something. This is the one I'm using.
Yeah, so you stake it on Huobi Pool and you earn like rewards every couple weeks or every month, and you get like free money basically. So it's an easy way to
Yep,
earn money. That's cool.
not rewards. I earn good rewards.
Everyone likes free things,
Yep.
regardless if it's a couple bucks or whatever it is. I mean, to do nothing, just put it on something and then take it off whenever you want. That's
And
awesome.
Huobi is for me one of the, let's say, one of the most legit and straightforward exchanges, tier one exchanges that you don't really have a hard time communicating with, haven't hard time with like issues or manipulations. I believe one of those good exchanges, tier one exchanges in this space.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you think that. Like, because we've been around since like 2013. So I think one of the things that sets us apart is,
Yeah.
we're almost at the end of the year, and there's a lot of things that have happened in crypto this year, tons. But can you point out like one of your favorite moments in 2020 in crypto?
See, as many people see 2020 as a sad year, and many people are actually suffering or suffered and still suffering from the impact of Corona. But I learned something in life that as much as people are suffering, as much as other people in a different place or a different mindset, we are gaining it as an opportunity. And that's how the life cycle happened. And those people today that they are gaining it as an opportunity, before they were the one maybe suffering. I always try not to look negative and feel it's the end of the world, because I don't care about the end of the world. I care about the end of myself. And the end of myself is going to happen anyway. Either I'm reaching 70 or 80 years old, or either I'm going to die today. So I should live the moment and try to get the opportunity. So the best moment for me in 2020 was actually when the lockdown happened. I sat with myself. I said, okay, am I going to sit from home working, or I need to find an opportunity in this? I need to learn something in this. So I actually developed myself a lot. I read a lot. I made good relationship more and more and more. And I invested even more of my real life saving to inject funding into EljaBoom, where we went with some projects as angel investing and seed funding. Some of them are out, some of them are still on the pipeline, but that was something I gained, and that's something I wouldn't be able to do it without having this coronavirus, because that decision came to me only because I had that free time without having day-to-day job, etc., to take this kind of decision. So that was the best moment.
That's a really good idea. Invest in yourself. Can you explain your company in like a couple of words? Is it just like a hedge fund, would you say, or is it just like early stage investing? How would you describe your company?
Today, for me, EljaBoom, first of all, EljaBoom has meaning. EljaBoom in Arabic language means the guy who travels the world, and Ajubu in Indian means magic. So it's not a name that just came from out of the bubble. It's actually a studied name. I didn't want to name it like Loco Crypto, Bliga Crypto, next, these names that they're all now flying into the space. You find like so many things start blockchain, or so many things start with crypto. No, I wanted to have it its own identity, like, and that came because this space is magical, and this space where you are at home, you are communicating with the world. So EljaBoom have those two meanings together in two different languages. Maybe there are others as well that I'm not aware of that mean something with the word EljaBoom, but so far it means I'm traveling and I'm magical. So our core is to do strategies, and when I say strategies, I mean strategies, real strategies, and either they are business or marketing. Of course, the success of them comes only out of the understanding of the client or the project, because not all of them are capable or acceptable to change or to understand other opinions. But others know, who are coming from a real business industry, they actually take it, they study it, they negotiate it, they fight it, and then they accept or decline. That's one of these parts, which is the thing that you do so you can keep inside the loop. Other things we do is we invest real potential, and the most important, we see real dedication and real industry understanding. Like if someone came with an idea, and if it's a really good idea, but he doesn't have the capability to run the idea, then it's worthless, because you're going to end up doing the work for him. But if you have someone with a mid idea, not super wow, it's just a mid idea, but yet he's very dedicated, then you can fix these issues for him by sharing your expertise and everything. Because my team in the Jubes, we have from the UK, we have from the US, from India, from South Africa, from Philippines. We're multinational, and most of them are coming from real industry, and they are all 30 plus years old. So they have at least an X amount of experience, and some of them are still working in private bank sector on fintech, etc. So all these add values. So we invest money, and at the same time of the blockchain, etc. But I moved there. I worked in food and beverage. I worked in real estate. And when I say I worked, it doesn't mean like 2 month work. No, actually years of working in each. And till now, I'm working on it. So yeah, I believe that learning each industry, it is something helps you to think in general, helps you to understand in general. And it actually helped me a lot in this space because the ideas here are so many different ideas. And that helps you to understand them, obtain them, adjust them, and monitor them when it's needed.
Yeah, like a jack of all trades kind of person. Like the more trades you have, the more jacks you're gonna have, and more successful you're gonna have. So in 2021, which is coming around rapidly, like what's one thing you think is gonna happen in crypto?
I like to say it the way it is. If I said I know, or I'm gonna claim that I know, they said next year it will be the year where. And the funny part, these people are the same people who said the same words, but no, I don't know what's gonna happen. If I know what's gonna happen, then I would actually help on being a TA would be better. So I can say tomorrow it's gonna reach 1 million, so it's tomorrow gonna reach 1 million. But the only thing that I know, and that's for sure, there is no back. There might be some kind of struggling, but there is no back. There is no way that one day we're gonna delete something called digital currency. There is no way one day we will say we're gonna go back to gold and silver. No, we're gonna go to this. We're gonna be cryptocurrency will be something normal to everyone, will be accepted by everyone, will be something that everyone gonna use, and it will be very natural to a point the new generation wouldn't even feel there was like some kind of resistance at any day, at any point. That's something I'm 100% sure it's gonna happen. The same as 100% I'm sure that one day we're gonna be in Mars.
So basically progression. You don't have anything you would like to say pinpoint that's gonna happen, but you feel like it's gonna progress to the future. It's gonna continue. So.
I'm sure it's gonna progress. I don't feel. I'm sure it will progress. The same as I'm sure one day we're gonna be on Mars. The question is, I'm not sure about when I'm gonna be on Mars. I'm gonna be myself as EljaBoom. I'm gonna be next 5 years from now, next 10 years. I'm not sure, but definitely I'm gonna be there.
Well,
and I'm gonna leave you all my crypto. I'm gonna give it giveaway before I just leave this entire planet.
Make sure to keep your private keys accessible for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to everyone. I'm gonna work farmer. I'm gonna start being farmer in Mars.
Oh, that's funny. Well, now that we know about your experience in the space and a little bit what you think is going to happen, I would like to talk more about who you are as a person, right? So do you have any special human tricks that people may or may not know about you?
I mean, I was told by people I work with in real life, I'm very good in multitasking. Actually, multitasking is something not, in the beginning, I didn't thought it's something difficult because I didn't even know that it is something that it's strange to have. But I've been told many times, I'm a multitasker where I can do 6, 7 things at the same time and delivering quality in each one of them. I don't know if that can be called as a trick, but for me to do magic, I believe we are all doing magic by being in this space. Everyone in this space is already a magician.
Yeah, I mean, doing multiple things in a very good, specific, detailed way, that's kind of a trick. I mean, not a lot of people can do that. So
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And since you know all these, you can concentrate on many things. You have a lot of knowledge in crypto, and you probably maybe went to several events. Is there anyone you would like to meet in person?
You asked me, yeah, I would like to meet Satoshi. I really want to meet him. I don't want to take a picture and say second day, look, I'm here and Satoshi, blah, blah. No, I don't give a damn about that. I just want to meet him one-to-one, without cameras, without anything. I mean, I want to know who he is. I want to know who's the mind. Because what happened here, see, it's easy to predict, right? It's easy to sit on a chair and just say whatever that comes from your head, right? but to actually do something that can change the globe of financial understanding, financial freedom, financial access, financial privacy, mindset. There's a revolution of an idea that came many years ago, that someone who was actually able to build something that will last for maybe 50 years from now. That is not even a trick. This guy, he is the trick. You cannot even call anyone that can do tricks. I mean, what is a trick after you're seeing someone like Satoshi Nakamoto? Regardless who he is, how he is, regardless if he was a company, if he was a country, if he was a person, no one knows. But the way it's done, it is beyond any human race mindset or capability to understand or to obtain or to make it happen, in my belief.
Yeah, for sure. Like I completely agree, and also being able to be keeping the secret for so long. That's just another part of the trick.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly. I mean, what you said at the moment is actually true. Today, look at anyone. As soon as you take a picture with anyone that he's famous, he just posts and you just say, "Wow, look, I met this guy." So we want, he want that impact from meeting this guy or taking that highlight on him. But one like Satoshi, he doesn't care. For all these years, he's not here. He's not known to a point we don't even think how he looks. He actually created something weird. I think this should be like someone master thesis where he speak about a personality like Satoshi, trying to study it. It's something worth to be studied and to be taught to the new generation.
Like, what do you want to be remembered for in crypto? Like,
I always want, and I have a dream for that, and I have a path that I'm going to make it happen. But of course, it's not going to be said. But I am working on it. But all I care about is to become a legacy. For me, I don't care about money. Money is important, but people who knows me very well, they know I don't really care about money. I mean, if it's different than what I think, it's different than what I do, then I'm just gonna get off late and just say bye. It's not my main motivation. My main motivation is working, thinking, making something work and successful, and then money will come later on after that, definitely. But because that's different between having a real skill and having no skill. Having no skill, you just want to make money because you know it's not gonna last forever. But having a skill, you like to make work happen, and then you definitely one day you will be rewarded. So for me, legacy is something that I want to have. I want to keep. Yeah, that's actually my dream, to be remembered as a legacy.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I know it takes a little bit of time. They do all these questions and participate, and I think our audience is really infatuated with you. They love you, so we really, really appreciate you taking time out to come on the podcast today.
I have to thank you for giving me that time. At the end, I'm just an ordinary guy, and being interviewed by Huobi, it's an added value for me. So thank you for giving me that time, and sorry for me canceling it few times. So many things happening, but we managed it finally.
Sure.
I'm enjoying working in this interview, and the questions are nice. I'm actually also enjoying my friendship with a Huobi, with the team over there, talking to them on a friendly basis. And yes, I believe, as I said again, Huobi is one of those straightforward, nice, clean tier one exchanges. And I hope we see more and more coming like that, because we need more and more, and the space can take more and more. But the question is, we need to learn from the good ones, because learning from the good ones might make them also be good, rather than just going rationally, building something and then destroying it after a certain amount of time.
And that about.
But I need one favor, please.
Yeah.
Can I ask for one favor before
Sure.
we end this?
Sure.
I need her to give me haircut.
I'll, I'll ask.
Since
I'll
you
ask
know
Sierra.
I'm a cat lover, so I need the cat.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
people
ask her, please. That's really important.
for the people who don't know, that Sierra, which is the VP of Global Markets, she has a cat. So, and he would very much like to take care of it. So that's an amazing
Yep.
idea. I'll have to run that by her. So she'll definitely know that. Maybe she'll say yes. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
We consider that a deal then.
Nice. All right. Thanks so much.
Okay.
I'll see you next time. And everyone, thanks so much for
Thank
listening
you.
to the Huobi podcast. Take it easy. Have a good day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you very much.